Hi guys, Teacher Heather here, and I wanted to take just a couple minutes to address something that I see on Facebook all the time, and that is when new teachers get booked their very first unit assessment or checkpoint. And I see this frantic Facebook post come up about, what do I do? I have a unit assessment. I've never done one before. No fear. We will answer those questions. All right, for one, unit assessments and checkpoints are great. They're like a little mini vacation in a very busy schedule. Unit assessments are for assessing. You aren't teaching any new content. You are simply assessing what they've learned. Everything in your unit assessment has been taught to them for the last 5 or 11 lessons, so they should know it pretty well. So you are assessing, not teaching. The question that comes up, do I correct them if they're wrong? Yes, you're not teaching them something new, but you can correct them. And you need to, because you will get a parent feedback that says, did not correct pronunciation, did not correct the student when they counted wrong. Okay? You don't want that. You're not teaching them anything new. You're just telling them what the correct answer was when you're done. For instance, I did a unit assessment. What are your ears for? And the little boy responded, my ears is for here. Okay, this is my student we've taught. The correct answer is my ears are for hearing. So I said, my ears are for hearing. Good job. And then I said, what are your ears for? And he said, my ears are for hearing. Good. He knew what the answer was. He knew what his ears did. He didn't know the sentence frame. On the choices on the UA report, it'll say student is unable to answer the question using the sentence frame. The student is able to answer the question with the teacher's assistance, or the student is able to answer the question independently. He was able to answer it with my assistance. What mom saw was he said it wrong, and I corrected him, and he said it correctly. That's what you want. You do not want to just say, oh, yes, good job, and move on, because he didn't get it right. So you're assessing, you're not teaching anything, but you are correcting their errors. That's important. The next thing I see is, do I give stars during unit assessment? Come very close to the camera. Very, very, very close. Always, always, always give stars. And always give 5 stars. Unless the class was just awful and the kid ran around the whole time. Always give 5 stars. Give them periodically throughout the unit assessment. And the great thing about unit assessments is it's built in. Usually you do 5, maybe 6 levels in a unit assessment. And when you get to the end, you say, great job, star, and you give them a star. It's done for you. You don't even have to time it. Always, always give stars. Always give stars throughout the lesson. Do not wait to the end to give all your stars, because those students know that they get those stars for doing a good job. And if you teach a new kid who's never had you before but has taken 107 classes and you don't give stars till the end, they're going to think they're not doing well, and they're not going to do very well. They're not going to work for you. So please spread your stars out throughout the lesson. The next question is always, what about a secondary reward system? And this, I kind of see a mixed response on this. It's like, yes, do it. No, I never do. I'm going to go with the UDL philosophy on this, the universal design of learning. If you give a secondary reward system in every master course, give a secondary reward system in your assessment. It doesn't have to be hard. So I have several reward systems that are like my go-to reward systems. But when I do a master course, they're a little more involved. When I do a unit assessment, they're not so much. So for instance, I give cupcakes, like a lot. All my girls like cupcakes. Typically in a master course, I will write a word that we're learning or a letter on the base of the cupcake. And then when we pull them off at the end, they have to read the word to get the cupcake. On a unit assessment, I don't. I just say, you get a cupcake. And I stick it up there. And we're done. And we move on. And at the end, I pull it off and I say, 1 cupcake. And teacher Heather eats the cupcake. They really like it when you eat all of the cupcakes at once. We count them back. I give 5. Don't give any more than 5. I give 5. 5. I give 5 cupcakes. We count them back and we're done. That's a secondary reward system. It's super easy. It's not very involved, but you need to give it because they're used to it. They're going to feel like maybe I'm not doing like I'm supposed to. I know some of you disagree with me, and that's okay. You can. But I've also seen so many teachers post and share these feedbacks where they got 3 apples and 4 apples because they didn't do a secondary reward system during a unit assessment, or they didn't correct pronunciation during a unit assessment. I don't want that to happen to you. So go with this kind of universal design of learning. If I do it in a master course, I'm going to do it during a unit assessment. Easy peasy. Okay? All right. If you have any other questions about unit assessments that I did not cover, please let me know. Leave a comment at the bottom. I'm happy to help. My email address is in the comments. Just shoot me an email. The UA report is always there, and now you can see it during your unit assessments, which is great. So you can click on it throughout. Be careful. I've seen people post that it doesn't always save it. Before the course begins, the materials are there for you to review. You can see exactly what you're going to teach. Do you use props? I use props, but I don't talk about them so much. If there's a question about a ball, there's probably a picture of a ball. So when we get to that slide, I'm going to say, I'm not going to say what it is. I want them to tell me what it is, but I still have it there. So you can do all those things. But guys, I hope everything is going well with you. I hope your VIPKid teacher life is just being great to you. I know I love it. And I hope to see you guys real soon. Comment below. If you're in the Arkansas area, we have two VIPKid Teacher Meetups coming up. I'm co-hosting one in Fort Smith with Madeline Cheney at Creekmore Park on April 28th. And then I'm hosting one in Little Rock at Chewy's Mexican Restaurant on May 5th. Cinco de Mayo fun. So if you want more information, you can join our VIPKid Arkansas Facebook group or comment below or shoot me an email, and I'd love to meet you guys there. So who knows? Who might make an appearance? I'll see you soon. Bye. Did you see what I just did? That's how I end my classes. I will see you soon. I dream about VIPKids at night. Bye, guys.